really, this was sort of developed out of the fact that just the frustration with dealing with some of the wire and stitching methods, which, although work, they take a lot of expertise, a lot of time. They're complicated, and even in the best of situations, we get a lot of problems with them. We get a lot of infections. We get a lot of failure rate. So we really needed to come up with something that was just a lot simpler. And so what we did was we came up with this system, and it can be modified a little bit by just using strips of aluminum bought at a local hardware store, and using your modern day adhesives to attach this. And as the article shows, a simple procedure for measuring it, cutting it, prepping the surfaces, and applying the patch on either side, and it automatically installs a drain for you. So it's really simple, and this is something that, if you carefully look at that article, it's something you can teach an apprentice to do in no time flat, and it's very, very low cost, and in fact, maybe 15 minutes time period to put one of these on. And with a little bit of skill, you can, get these so that they're nice and slim. You don't have to have some big bulky patch there. And I don't know, depending on the practices, we see most of these coming out of the show hunter jumper world for one reason or another. And you can vary the materials a little bit. And as I suggested to the guys, that you can use carbon fiber sheeting, but the simplest, easiest way is bridging that crack with a piece of 5/8 inch aluminum, about a 1/16 of an inch thick. We drill holes on either end of it just so that our Equibond or Equilux, whichever brand adhesive you choose to use, will just help key in there. It's placed right up against the foot. We've left a little bit of a gap if we still have any sort of infection, or if there's any drainage that's in that crack that you worry about. And it's very, very simple to maintain. Once it's set, it can be rasped and dremeled down to shape, but it's some of the most important features. It's simple, it's low cost, and drains. Guys have a lot of trouble putting in drains, and they tend to avoid them. And those cracks that are wired, there's a lot of obstructions. Even if you do put a drain, there's a lot of things for bacteria and dirt to hang up on inside those. So this avoids a lot of that. It's simple, and it's something that, those that have been a little apprehensive about trying to put on a patch before, this is a good place to start. It won't get you into trouble. We've probably been using this for half a dozen years, but I'd say just last year alone, we probably did 20 cracks with this. So, I don't say that, I'm sure there's guys that patch a lot more than that, but it's that effective.